Living back in the medieval period was lovely. Instead of TikTok, sanitation, running water, good life expectancy, you had things like this. They were the entertainment of the day, you could say. And the one behind me is thought to be one of the oldest windmills in all of England. This is Bourn Mill, not to be confused with Bourne Mill. This is in Cambridgeshire, not far off from the new town Camborne. And this was thought to be built sometime in the 16th, 17th centuries. The earliest dating records dates back to the mid-17th century. However, the wood has been dated to the early 16th century. This is an example of a trestle post mill, basically. You can see in the middle there's this post. All of it revolves around it, and if you look here, that is where you'd push it. And this was pretty horrible work. It was scary, dangerous, and tiring. It was hard, back-breaking work, but it had to be done for food and livelihood. In order for the sails to turn, it had to be dead straight on the wind direction. And, as we know, the wind changes direction. How inconvenient. And that would mean you'd have to push this to angle it. This behind me is known as the tail pole. This will be pushed in order to angle the windmill to face the wind. And this here is known as the talther. Basically, it would lift up these steps here, and you can see how that would have worked. This would take 5-ish people, and you can go on an open day here and pretend you're a miller yourself. But it wasn't all fun and games, that's for certain. 1741, the miller died when this blew down in a storm, crushing him. It's just, medieval period. No chill, really. Lovely example, though, of what agrarian rural life would have been like. And this hasn't changed much in the past centuries. Look at any old city we've got now, and it's full of 1960s high-rises. But this, pretty unchanging. The thing about these medieval structures, though, is on a day like today, when the blue sky is out, the birds are singing, and the sun is shining down, you think, oh, I could do this. It looks lovely. But, obviously, I can feed myself. I can go to Tesco and Morrison's. I don't need to subsist on the land. And so when life is hard, but there's no choice about it, that's when it becomes a little bit less placid, a little bit less idyllic, and a little more difficult. So I think I'll stick with my modern ways of life. So do pop down next time you're in the Cambridgeshire region, because it's a must-see. But if you like this, please leave a like and subscribe. If you've got other suggestions of places to go visit, please do let me know in the comments down below. And lastly, the question I've got for you is, do you think you're going to change career and become a miller? Chances are you're not. And it'd take a